Các em cô giáo thì đang hơi bận một chút xíu cho nên là câu hơi bị trục trặc về mặt kỹ thuật một chút xíu cho nên là cô sẽ vào trễ một chút xíu nhé. Thì trong lúc đấy thì chị sẽ giới thiệu một chút xíu về giáo viên và bản thân chị nhé. Thì đầu tiên thì welcome các em tới lớp tiếng Nhật. Năm nay thì Sensei Yuri, Sensei konbanwa. Can you hear me? You are mute. Let me give you the let me see. Here you are. Oh, I give you the host.
Hello, can you hear me?
Oh, yes, I can hear you now.
All right, good. Sorry, it's taking some minutes to log in. I don't know what's the problem. And let me see the class. How many of us are here? 57. Wow, big group. How many of you guys are with us before? Meaning, I just wanted to know how many of you guys are new to our Japanese class. A You can leave me a comment. I want to see. I don't know. I think I can see some familiar name. Oh, many of you are new. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you guys. It's been a while that we didn't see this big group of class. So very excited to start, minasan. And I can see you guys are being very active and interactive. That's very good. Okay. Okay. I guess I'm getting wow, we even have some member that has been with us since 2019. Wow. I'm so happy to hear that. At the same time, I hope you are learning something new each year with us. Okay. Okay, I think by the messages I receive, maybe we have 70% new students, I think. I don't know. Anyway, guys, really nice to meet you. Let me share my screen and let's start the class officially. One. Uh, Not this one, right? Since I'm having problems showing my PowerPoint.
Do you want me
Let
to
me
help you?
let me see this one. I think okay. Can you see my screen now?
Yes, I can see your screen.
Okay, good. All right. Here we are. Sorry, old computer. Hi. End of June, 皆さん. New start of our MVA Japanese lesson. So for those that are new, nice to see you. For those that has been with us before, some of you have been with us for so long. Long time no see. 2 weeks we didn't see each other, right? So very happy to be still here on every Monday going forward, meeting you guys 8:30 at this time of the night to start this Japanese journey. So This year, for those that has been with us, you're gonna see something completely different from what we have been doing. For those that are new to this class, I hope that you can get a general idea of how we're gonna work on this journey together in the following months. Okay. So our Japanese lesson, probably you guys already learned from our MVA colleagues. Our Japanese lesson happens every week, Monday and Tuesday. So we have 2 lessons per week. And I'm going to be the Monday teacher, and we will have a different teacher on Tuesday, which later we will see. So as I'm the first one to see you, welcome. Or we say in Japanese, yokoso. Yokoso minasan. Welcome. Welcome to the class. A Japanese class, Japanese, the language, we call it Nihongo. Nihongo. Nihon is Japan. Go is the language. So welcome to Japanese class. Welcome to Nihongo class, minasan. All right. So I believe many of you come to this class because you have an interest in the country, in the culture, right? So before we get into the language or anything else, I would like to play you a video to show, to give you a general idea of what is Japan like, right? So let me see if I'm sharing my sound. Okay, Sensei, can you still see my screen, just in case? I'm not very confident with this computer.
Yes, I can see your screen.
Okay.
Today's country is
Japan!
Welcome to Japan! Our world is made up of the sea and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 areas of land called continents. Japan is on a continent called Asia. It takes about 12 hours to fly there from our country, the UK. That's like spending a whole day or a whole night on a plane. Japan is made up of 4 main islands and lots of small ones as well. People often think that Japan looks a bit like a dragon. All countries have things that make them special. One of the things is food. There are so many types. Popular dishes include blowfish, noodles and sushi. Sushi is seasoned rice, beautifully presented in bite-sized portions, often with fish and vegetables. In Japan, they also have these really fun square watermelons. They usually eat their food using chopsticks. These are 2 sticks used to pick up food and put it in your mouth. A fun fact, in Japan, at Christmas, families gather around to eat a bucket of Kentucky Fried Chicken to celebrate. It started many years ago and has become a national tradition. The Japanese invented karaoke. This is where you sing along with music. In Japan, the word karaoke means empty orchestra. We've all seen and used vending machines to buy drinks and snacks, but in Japan these are taken to a whole new level. You can buy clothes, pancakes, flowers, hot stew, fish soup. All sorts of things can be found in Japanese vending machines. Have you heard of the game Rock, Paper, Scissors? It is very popular in Japan. It was probably invented in China, but Japanese people have been playing it for hundreds of years. There are songs about the game and big competitions take place. Japan makes some of the best robots in the world. You can even visit a robot restaurant. In Japan, they've made a robot which can play rock, paper, scissors, and the robot always wins. Unfortunately, in Japan, they have earthquakes. This is when the ground suddenly shakes. In Japan, they have 2 to 3 earthquakes every day. but most of these are so small that no one notices. They get earthquakes because Japan is in an area known as the Ring of Fire. This also means there are volcanoes. The highest mountain in Japan is called Mount Fuji, and this is a volcano. It has not erupted for about 300 years. This means no lava, fire or smoke has come out for a very long time. Gardens and parks are very important in Japan. They're designed like artworks with every detail planned. Japanese rock gardens or Zen gardens help people relax. Sometimes rocks and other objects are carefully placed to create a wonderful environment symbolizing the essence of nature with shapes and patterns in the sand to represent water. In Japan, they have a very different way of writing and talking. They call their country Nippon. This means sun's origin, where the sun comes from. This has led to some people calling Japan the land of the rising sun. The circle in the middle of the Japanese flag represents the sun. Let's learn some more Japanese. To count to 3, they say ichi, ni, san. Let's try together, very quietly. Ichi, ni, san. Now let's go a little louder. Ichi, ni, san. Now let's go as loud as we can. Ichi, ni, san. Fantastic. In Japan, they don't say hello. Instead, they say konnichiwa.
Konnichiwa.
Bonjour, don't forget to click the button to subscribe.
All right. Did you guys get an idea of what the country is like or about? Hi. Let me get to the next page. So, as you can see on the map here, right? Actually, if you look at this map, it's more clear. Like, you guys is here, and I think by flight, about 7-8 hours maybe, you will get to Japan. So this is how far away you guys are, how far away we are with each other. So here, and there's also some other facts about Japan that we can introduce. Japan is basically a country, is a big island itself, right? And then around the main island, there are also many small islands. So in total, there is actually 6,852 islands. Wow, that's a lot. And Tokyo, here, you see in the middle of the country, is the capital city, which is where I live. Okay, now I am here, and you guys are here. All right, and Japan's flag, we learned from the video, is called Hinomaru. It represents the red circle represents the sun, right? And rice, just like many other Asian countries, even in Vietnam, right? Rice is the main food. Okay, so if you come to Japan to live or to travel or to study, you don't need to adapt to the food here because it's quite similar. At least the basic meal of every day is rice, right? And Japan is a bit like the seahorse. Actually, when I look at this map, I feel like the shape of Japan and the shape of Vietnam looks quite similar, right? So hope that in the future, when you look at a map or a globe, you'll be able to identify where Japan is. So we talk about the country. Now let's talk about people. Like at our class, who am I, right? So who are we? As I said, for Japanese, we have 2 teachers, and for each lesson, we actually have me as the language teacher, and we also have a teaching assistant, TA. So we're gonna introduce ourselves now. There's a quiz to guess things about me. That we'll do it later. So let me introduce myself briefly. So my name is Wang Yan. So this is my name, okay? Probably you already learned from my name that I am actually not Japanese. you are right. I am Chinese. And I am from Guangdong province of China, which is the south of China. And actually, I think from my hometown to Vietnam is not very far, right? I studied Japanese back then at university. After graduation, I came to Japan to live in Tokyo. So it's been together 16 years since I live here. Wow. And very happy that it's the 7th years that I've been with our MVA. Some of you from the message I read that have been with us since the very beginning, which is 2019. Yes, and we were really happy that we could continue growing even after 7 years together with you guys. All right. So now let's introduce our TA, Chang Sensei. Would you like to turn on your camera for a moment to introduce yourself?
Right,
But
yes.
let me also show, sorry. Let me use the other. Okay. So we actually create something about us, right? So I would like Chang Sensei to introduce herself.
You, Sensei. Hello các em. Năm nay thì rất là vui được gặp lại các em trong lớp học lớp tiếng Nhật. Thì nếu như mà chị tên là Trang thì hiện tại chị đang sống ở Kobe, chị sống ở bên Nhật được 5 năm rồi, và cũng đồng hành với trường bằng thời gian với cô Yan là 7 năm. Thì năm nay lớp tiếng Nhật thì sẽ có rất là nhiều sự thay đổi. Chúng ta sẽ có rất là nhiều app lớp học để bổ sung để giúp cho các em có thể hiểu sâu hơn về kiến thức và luyện tập tiếng Nhật ha. Thì nếu như mà các em có bất kỳ câu hỏi gì thì các em có thể nhắn tin qua chat cho chị này, hoặc là các em có thể gom câu hỏi lại, và mỗi tháng thì chúng ta sẽ có một cái lớp gọi là lớp review với chị, thì chị sẽ dạy bằng tiếng Việt lại, là chị sẽ tóm tắt lại một tháng đấy mình đã học cái gì với cô Yan, chị sẽ tóm tắt lại cho các em ha, thì mình có thể gom vào buổi đấy để hỏi cho chị cũng được. Ok, 先生一緒に頑張りましょう。
Hi, ganbarimashou. So you've been only living in Japan for 5 years now?
Yes.
Oh, I thought much longer. All right. So as for me, okay, sorry. Let's go this one. So we together have 5 family members in this class, as you guys can see. We have Van Sensei, Marco Sensei, myself, Chan Sensei, and Haru. So I already talked about myself, so a little bit more. Just a welcome message for you guys, right? I've been living here for 17 years using Japanese in my life and at work. So I would really like to work in this journey together with you guys. And like I said here, most importantly, let's have fun. Learning is not always boring or have to be hard studying, right? We can also have fun while learn a new language. All right. So I like traveling. And I have a daughter who is almost 2 years old now. So actually, yes, my family also grows all these years with my time with MVA as well. Now, last but not least, I would like to introduce the 3rd member of this family. So this is Haru. Haru will be our friend during this whole Japanese learning journey. Okay, his full name is Haru Shibata. You can call him Haru-kun. So Haru-kun live in Kamakura, where is like 1 hour and a half, 2 hours from Tokyo by the sea. And its favorite sport is football. And he likes delicious food like ramen, onigiri, also like tonkatsu, like fried pork rice. And they also have a cat called Momo. Right, so let me see. Yes, this is Haru. And I really would like you guys to meet him because it's going to be our study mate going forward.
こんにちは。こんにちは。日本語大好き。
Hi, nice to meet you. I'm speaking on behalf of Haru. So, how many of you guys here are actually 10 years old? Because Haru is 10 years old. Okay, leave me a message. Okay, so as you can see here, this is the palette for self-introduction. So I would like to invite you guys to do the same for yourself because some of you have been with us for many years, but many of you are still very new, right? So here, where is the QR code? Okay, so here is for you guys to create your own palette to introduce yourself, just like we did, right? So how we can do this is that if you are learning the language now with us with iPad or any tablet or your phone, you can now scan this QR code, or I can send you the link. Let me share it with you guys to the chat.
They say I have already sent them on chat.
Okay, thank you. Hi. So yes, so this is not for today. Just want you guys to have the link so that after this lesson, please tell us about you. Okay, you can tell us about your name, your age, where you live, what are your hobbies, what's your favorite food, and you can also tell us more about why you want to learn Japanese. All right, because many reasons to learn this language, right? If for some reason you cannot use the QR code or the palette, you can also create your own profile using this page. So here you can put a photo of you and the information, your name, your age, your hometown, and your hobbies, your passions here. Okay? So tomorrow, Tuesday, Marco Sensei and Van Sensei will be getting to know you guys through this profile. Okay, so don't forget about it. Also, tomorrow, the palette is one thing that we just introduced, right? But tomorrow, we will introduce a lot more tools to you guys. These tools are designed, or we actually found them to help us to learn the language much better. It could help us learn it more efficiently or more productively. Also, in many cases, it adds a lot of fun to the learning journey. Okay, so what exactly is going to happen in the coming few months when we are together, right? So here I would like to give you a brief journey of this Japanese lesson. So, as I introduced before about Haru, he is going to be with us all the time to help you with your study. And also, he will always be there when you have any questions. All right. So how exactly, what are we exactly going to do? Let me first of all, we're going to have a lot of topic in this year, okay? And for the topic 1, we don't know yet how long it's going to take. Maybe a couple of weeks, we will cover the topic 1. But here is the summary of what we're going to learn. So we have 2 parts. One is activity. So for the for the activity, what we're going to learn is we're going to learn how to exchange greetings in Japanese, to use and understand basic classroom expressions, write your name and country in Japanese. Also, visually recognize, read, and systematically practice writing hiragana and katakana, which are the 2 main important alphabets in Japanese. And we will also learn basic vocabularies integrated into the script writing practice. And we have a second part, which is called knowledge. This is where we learn the vocabularies and grammar. So you will be learning hiragana and katakana. Also, basic greeting vocabularies, classroom introduction vocabularies. Okay, so this is for Unit 1. So when we complete Unit 1, what's coming next? So together with Haru, we go to for the next unit, which is about yourself, myself, which is watashi, about me, right? So in the activity, we will learn how to give a simple self-introduction and read brief self-introduction tests. We will recognize basic information on the business card, talk briefly about your family while show your family photo. For the knowledge, we will learn vocabularies about countries, languages, occupations, numbers, and family members. And we will learn basic identification, stating where somebody lives. All right, this is topic 2. And after topic 2, we will be on topic 3. So on the activity side, we will be learning vocabularies and some kanji already. Kanji is another writing system in Japanese, which we will talk about later. And about food, drinks, eating places, and also we will learn kanji for fish, meat, egg, and water, very basic. And sorry, I was jumping on the knowledge, right? And also we will learn to express I like something, or some habitual actions. In terms of the activity, we will learn to talk about your favorite food and drinks, talk about your breakfast routine, including reading and writing about family breakfast, and talked with a friend about where to go for lunch. Read the menu and order food and drink at the fast food shop as well. So this is Unit 3. What's next? Wow, we also have Unit 4. So on the activity, we will learn the kind of home you live and what your room items you have, including reading and writing the descriptions. We will also learn to write an email inviting somebody to your home, right? So you will be able to already communicate with people to do things together in an email. Visit and welcome a friend, show them around your home, and say and ask where to put things. So this covers home, the vocabularies for home, rooms, furnitures, places to visit nearby, kanji for big, small, new, and old. Also to express the existence or lack of objects, people, and things. This is topic 4. Let's say it's Unit 4, okay? What else? Daily life. Then we will talk about daily life and I save it for teacher to maybe introduce tomorrow. 5, 6, about holiday and days off. And then towns, shoppings, holidays and days off. And that would be the journey this year. You and me and Halu together. Okay? So for those that are new with us, probably you notice that the lessons this year is going to be much more interactive and practical. So we will take a different pace for writing and reading as well. But the idea is that after each lesson, we will be able to apply what we learn in daily life, in daily activities. So let's say if after a couple of months with us, hopefully if you have a chance to talk to a Japanese person, or if you come to Japan, you would already be able to make small conversations in some situations, and maybe be able to do some shopping, be able to order food in a restaurant. So that would be our goal this year. Okay. Now we can go back to our lesson. All right. So we have about 12 minutes left. Then let's learn something already useful. So I have been talking all this time for so long. So you guys know my name, but how exactly to call me in Japanese, right? So to call a teacher in Japanese, we say sensei, sensei. This is probably the first word, the first vocabulary my 2-year-old daughter learned in Japanese as well, because she's now going to the nursery. So she's very familiar with sensei, because that's the teacher or the nurses that takes care of her. So we can use the sensei for teacher, but we can also use it for masters or doctors. Okay, so you call me Yan sensei. In English is teacher Yan, but in Japanese you put the name first and then you say the title, sensei. Okay, so Japanese, right? The language itself, as you can see here, you can see many different type of scripts, right? Actually, Japanese has quite a, I would say, rich writing system, as you can see here. In total, we have 3 different ways of writing. It's like having 3 different kind of alphabets. So the first one is hiragana. It's called hiragana. Usually they are curved, rounded characters used for Japanese words, and it's the first alphabet Japanese children learn. And then you have the katakana. Katakana is usually sharp, angular characters used for foreign words like pizza or hamburger. And then you have the complicated one. It's called kanji. These are the picture-like characters from China. So each one has a special meaning. For example, this character means tree, and it does look like a tree, right? So in our in this year together, in our learning journey, we will be learning the 3 of them together. Okay, so try to identify how they are different at the appearance first. So to summarize the writing system, we have 1, 2, 3, the 3 writing system, but we also have another script is called Romaji. Romaji is basically you are using the English alphabet to present the pronunciation of the words. For example, this word here, Tokyo, right? This is Romaji, because then in kanji is written this way. in hiragana, it's written this way. And in katakana, it's written this way. Okay, so this is the whole Japanese writing system. The romaji is not something we're going to learn. It's something that we probably already know because you will see it's just very straightforward. It's like you know the sound, and then you just write it down with your understanding, like in writing English. So I know it's a lot compared to other language, right? But let's work on it together. 頑張りましょう、皆さん。はい。So here, I will present you 2 pages of manga, and I want you guys to kind of try to identify which alphabet is this, right? So we learned that there are 3. One is hiragana, katakana, and kanji, right? So do you guys, for example, do you know which one is this? Which type is this? For example. And then you see some complicated ones like these, right? Let me... Okay. And also something also look a little bit different, that like this. Any of you knows which type they are? So this is actually a manga about self-introduction. It's called 自己紹介. So here this girl says, 私は somebody this, right? So you see, just in one sentence, you have 2 types of writing alphabet already. So the most complicated one, we can easily identify them. They are the kanji, right? So for example, this one, here as well. These usually for the names, they keep the kanji and hiragana at the same time. And here you have the kanji as well. Here, right? The complicated ones, they are the kanji. Now, the thing here is, how do you identify hiragana from katakana, right? So as we shown in the last page, usually the hiragana, they are more rounded curves. You can see they have more like a smooth curve, while the katakana, they are more like square, straight line, sharp corner. So on this page, we can see this one, it's katakana. And this is also katakana here. This also katakana. And all the others that looks simple and a bit rounded, they are the hiragana, okay? So it's very common to see them at the same time in many situations. Now, let me go to the next page. So this one as well. So this one, take a look by yourself and then tell me later, okay? Maybe tomorrow you can check this with Maruko Sensei. Which one you identify as hiragana, which one you identify as katakana and kanji. All right, so let me see, how do I erase all these? Okay, so today we're going to learn something, right? Besides all the introduction of the whole writing system, we also want to already speak. So let's try to understand some of the words in Japanese already. We already know how to say teacher, which is sensei. So other than that, when I say minasan, it means everyone. Hi, everyone. Minasan. Sensei. Hi. Hai is yes or okay. The answer is 正解は A です。which means the answer is A. Okay, so when we do the quizzes or we have questions, we probably will use this. You will hear me saying this a lot. Or we say, it's all right, it's okay, it's 大丈夫です。大丈夫です。はい。Also, when you guys got the answer correct, or you introduce yourself very well in Japanese, I would say, good job, well done. よくできました。よくできました。はい。So these are the sentences we're going to be using a lot during our lesson. So what about for you guys to say something, right? You will learn how to understand by listening just now, but how about saying things? What do you say? Sorry. So here we have the most basic greetings in Japanese. First one, let's look at the romaji first. As I said before, the romaji is actually to help you understand the pronunciation right away. So even for newcomers who cannot read hiragana or katakana, if you look at the romaji, you will be able to read the sentence smoothly, right? So here, for example, good morning is おはようございます。おはようございます。Good morning. And then we have こんにちは means hello during the day. Hello. And when the night goes dark, we have こんばんは。こんばんは. So these are the three basic greetings in Japanese that you can use every day. All right, so read it one more time with me. おはようございます。おはようございます。こんにちは。こんにちは。こんばんは。こんばんは。はい。Easy, right? So now I have a Rika video and I'm going to play different time of the day and you guys tell me, maybe in the
Hi
chat.
kids. I am your friend Ali. Today we will learn about the difference between different parts of the day. Let's get started. It's morning. When sun rises from the east. Now it's afternoon and the sun.
So when the sun rises, what do you say, guys, in Japanese? おはようございます。おはようございます。Right?
When sun rises from the east. Now it's afternoon and the sun shining brightly.
Now it's the afternoon. It's not early anymore. So you say, when you see somebody, you say, こんにちは。こんにちは。
It's evening when sun sets in the west. Finally.
So when it's evening and it's dark and you see somebody, you say, こんばんは。こんばんは. All right. So these are the main takeaway for us tonight.